Feminism. It's a word we hear a lot in society. It's used on t-shirts and in Facebook statuses and as a guiding principle for many. But for as many people as there are praising the idea of feminism and fighting for it, there's a group that's fighting back against it, claiming that they, and the rest of us, don't really need feminism. The main issue here seems to be that a lot of people really don't know what feminism is. We think that Emma Watson puts it best.
Feminism, by definition, is the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. It is the theory of the political, economic, and social equality of the sexes.
Feminism is defined as the political, social, and economic equality of the sexes. In America, men and women aren't equal yet in any of those categories. Take the 114th Congress, which began in 2015, for a political example. Only 20.2% of the House of Representatives is female, leaving the vast majority to be male. The Senate is no better, with only 20% of the senators being female. Economically, in America, there's a race and gender-based wage gap. For every dollar that a white man makes, a white woman can expect to make 77 cents. If that woman is African American, she'll pull in 64 cents to the man's dollar. If she's Hispanic, she'll only make 56 cents. Some dispute the wage gap claim, suggesting that the gap is more like 80 or 95 cents to the man's dollar. But the amount of difference isn't what's important. What matters is that there's a gap at all. Just having a woman's name can mean that they begin their careers making less than a man, with no way to catch up.
A study out of Yale University that is interesting, where professors were given the identical resume. One had the name John on the top, and one had the name Jennifer on top. And the male candidate was rated more favorably, and
really?
They were offered on average $4,000 more than the female candidate.
Socially, women continue to be seen as lesser than men, with many anti-feminists claiming that a war on women does not exist. From September of 2001 to June of 2012, 3,073 Americans were killed in terrorist attacks. 2,002 troops lost their lives in Afghanistan, and 4,486 troops fell in Iraq. In the same time frame, 11,766 American women were killed by their husbands or boyfriends. That's more than the rest of the categories combined. In 1985, a test for films known today as the Bechdel Test appeared in Alison Bechdel's comic strip, Dykes to Watch Out For. The test is comprised of 3 phases and is helpful in determining whether or not a film can be considered fair in terms of representing women on screen. In order to pass the Bechdel test, 1, the movie must have at least 2 women in it. 2, who talk to each other. And 3, about something besides a man. Should seem easy, right? But when looking at the list of the top 100 grossing films in 2015, only 54% of them passed the Bechdel test. 45% of the top grossing films in 2015 fail to feature 2 women talking to each other about something other than a man. The remaining 1% is for Monkey Kingdom, a documentary about monkeys that really can't be put to the Bechdel test. The fact remains, 45 of the year's biggest films fail. Feminism. Noun. the theory of the political, social, and economic equality of the sexes. We don't have it yet, and we desperately need it if we want gender equality to be reality instead of just a theory.